Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome to this week's vlog. This week's vlog is number 6 and it is week beginning Monday the 22nd to Friday the 26th of February. It's the week after half term. We didn't have Monday, so we've actually just done Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday's rehearsal. So yeah, this vlog will probably be shorter than the rest. As you can see, I've had yet another haircut. This is because this is basically stage 1 of Oberon. I've had it cut for Oberon. I'm going to slick it all back and I'm hopefully going to bleach it and dye it bright blue, which I'm proper excited about. It's going to look sick. Yeah, the show's coming up. We've got 2 weeks to the show. All the dialogue's pretty much learned and yeah, I'm just really looking forward. I'm literally, every time I walk into that theatre and see all the set and everything going up, I just get majorly hyper. So yeah, the show's gonna be absolutely awesome. My hair decided to grow back really quick after Flea, basically because we did Flea, I had it cut, and because it hadn't been cut for so long before Flea, it decided it was gonna grow back 4 times as quick. So yeah, hence the reason I've had it cut. I also do know that on camera I do look a bit like Donald Trump, which is a bit really. But in real life I don't actually look like Donald Trump, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, on with this week's vlog. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, we didn't have Monday, so Tuesday we had an all-day rehearsal. I say all day, it was 10 till 5, so yeah, technically it was all day, we just missed an hour. But yeah, Tuesday's rehearsal went really well. We started off looking at Step On. Nobody had learnt the lyrics. Brilliant. They'd had so long to learn the lyrics and nobody had learnt them. The people that didn't learn the lyrics that were doing Flea they pretty much knew the lyrics because we'd listened to the song so many times. But those who weren't doing Flea, it was a bit of a disappointment to see they hadn't learnt the lyrics. So it did look like they hadn't really been doing anything while we were doing Flea. But yeah, they've learnt the lyrics now, which is just as well. So yeah, Step On is definitely a massive improvement to what it was. We did Step On, then we looked at Love Will Tear Us Apart and refreshed the memories with the dance on that. And then in the afternoon we ran Act 1 and that's all pieced together really nicely. Everybody's off book for Act 1. Everything's coming together really nicely. So Act 1's just blitzed. We now just need to work on Act 2 and make sure everything's sorted for that. Yeah, so that was Tuesday. Wednesday morning we had director's study because Stuart's back, yay! He's on crutches and he's got some sort of bionic leg thing going on because it was a massive break, bless him. But the good news is Stuart's back, so we're back in director's study. I uploaded the vlog and did a mood board, which basically was a massive culmination of loads of pictures that sum up Midsummer Night's Dream, sum up Oberon, sum up the production that we're doing, the basic 90s rave atmosphere and everything, because I did mood boards when I was in media, at A-level media, and I found they really helped, just like getting mood boards of different costume ideas and stuff, just so we knew where we were going to film, what we were filming, and like costume ideas and everything. So doing a mood board actually has really helped with Midsummer as well, because it's helped me kind of get into character, and that was kind of where I decided on the blue hair, which is sick because it's just made me realise that I really want it, and if it doesn't happen I'm going to be really sad. But yeah, that was Wednesday morning. Stuart's back, yay! Brilliant. Wednesday afternoon we were looking at vocal variety, identifying and practicing vocal variety. Now vocal variety comes in many different ways. Pitch, intonation shows emotion, inflections, volume, tempo, accents, using the shape of the mouth when you're speaking always helps with vocal variety, and using pauses and emphases, emphases.
One eternity later.
As well, and using pauses just instead of going all the time, which I realise I'm now doing a lot. Yeah. Then we looked at the phrase, how can I help you? We looked at this phrase and basically saw what difference the phrase makes if we put different emphasis on each word. So when it was, how can I help you, it sounded quite desperate and aggressive, like just tell me, how can I help you? Then you put the emphasis on can, so it's how can I help you? So basically you're just giving up, like you've tried so much to help them but they don't want your help and you're never going to be able to help them. If you put the emphasis on I, it's how can I help you, so it's quite personal, and it's kind of that almost sarcastic, like you know you can help them but you're just waiting for them to ask for your help. Then if you put the emphasis on help, it's like how can I help you, which just sounds a bit weird really, so we didn't really come up with much for that. But if it's how can I help you, then you're automatically targeting someone, and it's like, yeah, you've automatically identified that you're targeting them and they basically need your help. So it's like, how can I help you? Yeah, so that was really cool. And then we looked at Player's speech from Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead by Tom Stoppard. This is what would count as a modern audition monologue really. And we looked at the monologue about the phrase, we are actors, we are the opposite of people. The one that starts, there we are, demented children mincing about in clothes that no one ever wore, speaking as no man ever spoke. That one. And looking at it, I kind of judged the idea that he was trying to laugh it off, but secretly it's kind of torturing him inside, because he goes on about killing people with wooden swords and everything and basically laughs it off, but then it gets quite dark and like really not sad, but it just kind of gets a bit serious really. So yeah, it's the idea that the clowns are the most depressed, and they're people that are born entertainers, like there to entertain us and make us happy, usually the most depressed, i.e. clowns. But then when I was playing him, it was kind of like a very MC ringmaster type character. So there's a bit, it's very magician-like. There's a bit where he says, think in your head now, think of the most private, secret, intimate thing you have ever done, secure in the knowledge of its privacy. You thinking of it? Wow, I saw you do it. It's quite magician-like really, because it's like, think of a card. Are you thinking of it? I know what that card is. So yeah, it was quite interesting really. I'm probably now going to watch that back and go, what the hell was I doing? But yes, yeah, so that was Wednesday's lesson. Okay, Thursday's lesson is going to be fairly short because I was actually recording demo songs with Amado, which they're going to send to Madrid for Demlock when they go to Madrid, which is going to be sick. But yeah, Lynn's lesson on Thursday, I believe they all had quite a short lesson anyway, so it kind of didn't really matter that I was there. But catching up on the work, next week we've got to do a presentation on female playwrights. And so that will be more in next week's vlog really. But the playwright that I'm looking at is Laura Wade. She's 38 and she's from Bedford. She studied drama at Bristol University and is a member of the Royal Court Theatre. Just a little bit about her. She was nominated for an Olivier Award for Outstanding Achievement in an Affiliate Theatre in 2006. So yeah, she's quite an established playwright, even though she hasn't really done much published work. But yeah, more of that in next week's vlog. Okay, so this week in seasons, yeah, Tuesday we had the all-day rehearsal. Wednesday we did some choreography to Pump Up the Jam. This is the song that's going in on page 32 instead of True Faith by New Order, simply because Pump Up the Jam is a bit more ravey really. And the choreography looks awesome for that, we've all learned that and it looks sick. Thursday we finished off Pump Up the Jam and then looked at Love Will Tear Us Apart and also learnt the little chorus harmonies to Free as well, which is Love Me, Hold Me. That harmony, love me, hold me, that isn't the harmony, that's just the lyric. So yeah, that was seasons on Thursday. And Friday afternoon we had improv and comedy. Stand-up comedy went absolutely awesome. It's a shame no one videoed it actually. But yeah, Friday afternoon we looked at some costume ideas and stuff. And got some of the shirts and stuff over on Tiny's gang that have been tie-dyed and everything. Lynn's still looking at costume for me. I'm hoping it's going to be quite a baggy vest because that looks sweet on stage. Yeah, so my costume isn't sorted yet, but we're just kind of getting the costume sorted for all of the other people in Titania and Oberon's gang. Oh, and the trees have arrived. The trees, which are basically ladders covered in chicken wire, and then they're going to have the leaves and bark painted on them. They've arrived, and they're really strong as well, so I can jump out of the tree as I first hoped for. Yes! Yeah, so that was seasons for this week. Okay, so that's the end of this week's vlog. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good week as well. This week's vlog, the theme for this week's vlog, has been the 1984 film Beverly Hills Cop starring Eddie Murphy. That is why I've worn the basically college type sweater and the varsity jacket, which is very similar to what he wears in the film. And you have heard music in the background by Harold Faltermeyer, Axel F, not the Crazy Frog version, thank God, the original. And the late Glenn Frey as well. Yeah, ex-Eagles member and solo artist in his own right for Beverly Hills Cop mainly, but yeah. So another one that's gone in 2016. Wow. But yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Feel free to do whatever you want. And thanks. Cheers.